Hi everyone, and welcome back to my video channel, to my next video, to my platform hologram of Ascension of Consciousness Expansion, right? And pretty much here's like the instruction sets, how we are exiting the matrix, how we are making it, right? As you know, that cosmic plane, everything's been pretty much set for us, for successful ascension to happen. But now, you know, we have to here show what is possible via ascension, via our crystalline heart, and via our projects, okay, and being of divine service. So these are kind of the rules, the structure, the regulations that we are imparting here, and we are represent that, those especially who are of those, you know, kind of emerald order, you know, the high priesthood, you know, of that galactic sphere or galactic federation, or the Andromeda Council. Okay, so I know probably many people don't like well, rules, regulations, but we represent the new architecture here in this physical plane, right? We have to embody all these energies here and teach about these kind of things, and helping people or inspiring them how to kind of transform their lives and how to release themselves from that negative structure, negative habits, negative thinking, how to free themselves from the mind control and the old belief system. And here with the star seeds and the warriors, I'm helping my soul group to exit the Armageddon software, the virtual reality, how to heal actually from that pestilence programming and from the CCP jabs. That was the DARPA China here with this US corporation with their so-called silent weapons. And my star group, star seeds, my soul group were involved in those dark project, military covert operations, in all these psyops, right? And executing the agenda of those negative aliens, the agenda of those the agenda that was the Nazism 4.0. So so again, this is cosmic galactic. I mean, it's extremely complex. Here we're anchoring these energies here on planet Earth, including the Galactic Codex. So very important to understand that. That's the website, I think it's 2012 portal, 2012, from Cobra, back in April. It's been here since April 2012. And here you can go on yanakalai.com, and you can see those PDF files, that's project for DARPA, okay, cosmic leadership, Galactic Codex, YANA Yoga, and so on. And that's my homepage. But of course, on services, on protocol, the 12D Ascension protocol. So guys, in these extremely challenging and difficult times, and I know some people here in the United States, especially the middle of USA, right? There are all these Arctic weather is online right here, right now, right? So we only have here like the weather 30s, 40s, go to low 50s, right? So for us, that's like well, normal. This is the weather in Florida, but kind of above us, right? These people probably, especially in Kansas, when you see all this snow and all these cars sliding across the street or roads, this is not really funny. And again, remember, we all have to go through this. This is not easy, but Mother Earth also is ascending. Okay, we're ascending, but unfortunately we are dealing with the silent weapons, with the silent war. This is psycho-spiritual warfare going on against humanity from those negative ones, negative aliens, and kind of the power elite, right, who are still holding on to their positions. Remember, they're also elite. They want to end this Armageddon software. They want to end all these proxy wars with proxy Israel. So the black magicians in DARPA, right? I mean, we have a project for them, but remember that we have to be strong. And that's why I talk about the Ascension protocol, about the Ascension, right? I talk about how we have to protect ourselves. We have to really be loving and compassionate and simplifying our lives, start understanding who we truly are, start understanding the agenda of those negative aliens. So understanding who we truly are, and also understanding the agenda of those negative aliens, understanding about the ascension and dropping our ego. It means going into our heart and being compassionate with everything that happened to us. This is the path to ascend, to move forward, right? To actually ride the wave of the organic evolutionary path, okay? Riding the wave of the new cosmic cycle that is again turning back into Satya Yuga, going through the Bronze Age, Silver Age, and so on. So, and entering the Golden Age in Aquarius, guys. So these energy frequencies are here. It's all about tuning in. If we're simplifying our lives, doing energy hygiene, or cleaning our space, right? Eating simple food, or superfood, drinking distilled water, or fasting, right? Because the body is changing, right? Molecular structure is changing. Our DNA is being activated, recalibrated, and so on. Because we're just not the two strands DNA. We're just not the 3D ego mind, right? We're just not the body, and so on. We're just not the physical. We're etheric. We're cosmic. We're galactic. We're energy beings. We're 99.9% energy. 0.1% matter, right? All these, protons, electrons, molecules, and so on. The law of vibration. If you understand the natural laws and the true nature of reality, guys, this is our disclosure, where we understand who we truly are, what life is really all about, how energy operates, how energy moves, right? Also within our bodies, but also, the flow of life, right? This is how we are freeing ourselves from that prison planet. And like I said, the plasma, the cosmic gamma ray frequencies, they've been here for quite some time, and helping us with this whole transition, with this whole healing, and ascension, and so on. So understanding the ascension mechanics, right? Understanding the tree of life, and so on, the universal tree, the Merkaba. Let me see, I can show you some of that. The 12, guys, this is the Diamond Sun DNA, the 12 strands of DNA. This is how the angelic divine luminous beings were designed, okay? So remember that, right? So we have to activate our etheric DNA, so-called junk DNA. No, we're psychic, right? We're interstellar, we're galactic, and the way humanity was designed was having direct connection with God, with Source, having crystalline heart, plasma light body, right? And being the divine co-creators with the divine. So we're bringing the divine order here online, the Emerald Order, everything on Ascension Glossary, right? Lisa Rennie, and so on. So if you want to study the Emerald Order, right? So we're going back, the 13th Stargate, okay? The Emerald Order, the Emerald Order Guardians, and so on, the role, okay, that the Guardians are playing, because we have a Guardian intervention. Because like I said, the Guardians, the star seeds, right? We had to leave this plane of existence. We lost the war 26,000 years ago, 30,000 years ago, because the negative aliens, they came and they just pretty much invaded the entire space here in Atlantis, the Atlantis cataclysm, right? And so we're coming back online, right? And the solar rishi, they are here in this kind of plane of existence, and so it's all about tuning in. And so educating yourself, it's part of that yoga protocol. And also I have the project, right, for my soul group, for DARPA, and so on. Start studying yourself, understanding who we are, true nature of reality, studying the universal laws, the law of one, very important, and the Galactic Codex. Okay, so the knowledge about yourself, and knowledge about energies, and so on. That's how we're ascending, we're expanding our consciousness. We are the soul embodied personality, right? Taking care of our body, good diet, and so on, discipline, whether yoga or tai chi, energy work, and so on, chanting, right? Your fifth chakra coming back online. We're speaking our truth with divine justice. with divine justice, with loving kindness. Yeah, divine justice is coming back online because justice will be served. And again, of the Emerald Order, right? And the Melchizedek order, we are here from, you know, the spiritual priesthood here. You know, we make sure that things are corrected and things are running properly. Very important. That's why those negative aliens and, you know, DARPA and so on, the black magicians, even my soul group or my bloodline, right, they don't like these kind of female Melchizedek, you know, Rishi Resha kind of energy, the energy of Yana. Those are ascended masters, because we're correcting everything. We're expecting, correcting, reporting everything to Andromeda, right? What's going on, what in the bleep is happening, what was happening with the military abduction, with secret space program, all their secrecy, sworn to secrecy, right? The whole black magic, you know, how DARPA operates, their AI, how it operates, the beast machine, right? All this Nephilim reversal grid, the black magic grid, right? So this is a huge big operation, and I'm assisting like with the grid worker, you know, the gatekeepers and so on. But you know, I know Lisa Rini, Ascension Glossary, energetic synthesis, those are the experts here on the on that grid work and the new ascension, the diamond grid, right? With the plasma light frequency, the Holy Mother, the Cosmic Mother is here. Everything's been set pretty much for us to have a successful ascension, right? And even though it looks horrible on the outside, those who've done the inner work, those who have connection to the divine, you know that you're being protected, you know that you're being supported, you know that the healing energies are available, you know that you're being, like I said, guided, supported, you know, instructed and so on. And especially if you're working on yourself, you're working on your project, when you're helping others, you understanding your mission, you understanding your gifts and talents, right? So you know that everything amplifies, right? That energy amplifies. And I am trained in dark arts. I have to talk about darkness. And you know, the political arena, the military, the geopolitical, social kind of, you know, arena landscape, right? So not everybody is for this, right? Because no more sugar-coatedness and kind of we say things the way they are. But again, we have to be very careful, okay? We still have to be professional and diplomatic about it, okay? And but we have to, I mean, I have to talk about the agenda of those negative aliens, right? You know, about all these psyops and black ops, because it also involves my soul group, right, who are actually involved in all these crimes against humanity, who mostly, to me, most of them or all of them, they got there without their informed consent, didn't even know what they were doing while joining the military, serving, you know, the constitution, right, serving the nations. Then they ended up in this Babylonian empire, the nation of the serpent, right, worshiping Marduk, and instead of being Rosicrucian, who they are organically, energetically, they were turned into you know, worshiping Satan, into kind of, they have the psychopath, satanistic, Luciferian kind of energies that, you know, I'm helping them to heal through my project, okay? So again, this is very complex, this is not easy, and we talk about the kata. So this is the, so my soul group, the based in all these, so the Kathara Grid, guys, we talk about the, very important to understand the tree of life, right? This is your 12D DNA, the Kathara. This is how the consciousness flows through these dimensions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Do I say the currency? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. So again, when you understand, and I'll show you, let me see if I see, I can see it now. I'll show you what is so important to study, because each dimension, right, has its there is like a structure within it, whether it's with chakras, sacred geometry, and you connect to your subconscious mind, your instinctual mind. Here you connect to your conscious mind, and so on. These energy here has to be transformed, transmuted, right, in order to go through that 4D, which the astral, where all this invasion happens. AI, invasion of our heart, invasion of our mind, invasion of our nation, country, our planet, right, by those black magicians and those negative aliens, right? So we have to from within transform this shadow, and that's how we are dealing and transforming the shadow government and implementing here the new earth government, the new earth jurisdiction, the new earth projects, the Galactic Codex, right? and you know, the universal laws. Okay, and here people physically, we talk about the 5D dimension, but remember, on a soul level, we have to implement also the 6th dimension. Opening our psychic abilities, very important, right? Here we're invoking the violet flame of transformation, transmutation, guys. Working with these energies, very powerful. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am the violet flame in action. So through sound, those healing energy, frequency, we are releasing ourselves from miasma, from black magic, from all this dogma, right? Healing our pain body, and so on. That's how we are raising our frequency, right? And that's how we can then be of service. Very important. And we're being supported, we're being protected. And of course the AD, guys, this is your already galactivation happening. That's your sacred heart. In Yashua, the threefold founder flame, right? Yashua was already ascended master. There are 3 Jesuses, actually. If you study guardian material from Ashayana, or you know, Lisa Renee Ascension glossary, you can study that. Yashua in Bible, Yashua really ascended, and the kind of the 3rd person who was then crucified on cross. Okay. And so 9D, very important, the 9th chakra, here where the occipital lobe, right, where the head meets the skull meets the neck, especially those, my soul group, the Totenkopf, with the skull and bones, everything, how they got chipped there. So the cosmic energy is couldn't penetrate through their meridians, through their chakras, and that's how they became digital avatars. So instead of embodying your Christ mind, 10D, right, and Buddha mind, 11D, become the cosmic Christos avatar self, right? They turn them into digital avatars. They turn them into do I have it here? Let me see. I'll find it. I'll let you know. All these overlays. This is digital in the kind of gray matter electrostatic bodies. Okay. And that's why we're splitting consciousness, guys. This is, I have it right here. I'll show you. So we are splitting this is timeline split, right? So this is the organic ascension, and this is the inorganic ascension, right? So you can Google that. So that's why it's so important to work with colors, with frequency, with vibration, with sacred geometry, right? Doing the inner work, understanding who we truly are, working with Kathara Grid, with the true Merkaba for protection, for ascension, right? Sacred geometry, you can do drawing, coloring, mandalas, and so on, right? So just be creative, artistic, playing music, or, you know, shamanic, you know, connecting to the crystal core, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the 12D, right? It's been already embodied here in the crystal core, Mother Earth, since 2012 ended that Mayan calendar, right? And pretty much, you know, we're ascending. The negative structure got ultimatum, right? And we're helping them with their rehabilitation, doing all these corrections. And here you can study all these inverted structure of that Sephiroth, right? From you know, Saturn and so on. That's the Kabbalah, the Kabbalistic demonology, right, of Saturn, of Satanism, Luciferianism, and so on. This was their inverted teachings, inverted Merkaba, inverted DNA, inverted consciousness. So that's the Black Nobility Mafia family that actually, they were running the entire system, right? The octopus, you know, the Hydra, the Nazi Gestapo faction, right? And, you know, they were waging war against the Christos Essene Templars lineages. And it was 26,000 years ago, right? And now it was, there was the 9/11, 2001, right? They declared war against us. The Christos were on the Christos mission, even though I represent the bloodline of the Illuminati, but I have a connection to cosmic rishis, right? So we have to correct everything, and I have to help my soul group who ended up in those dark projects, helping them with their rehabilitation and so on, helping them to at least with partial ascension, right? So I will also introduce you to my Christmas of 2024. What I've been transmuting these energies, what I've been really learning via the remote viewing of 2 experts, one from Hawaii, one from Great Britain. And there was the farsideprime.com. You can actually either there's a couple days like trial for free, but you can subscribe to that. And there was a remote viewing on assassination of JFK, on a 9/11, right? The whole kind of agenda. I mean, the twin buildings, the Building 7 and Pentagon, right? So what was kind of remote viewed, that was a decade ago, right? By those two experts, or remote viewing, and that thing happened now 23 years ago, right? So transforming these energies, I'm still kind of, processing these energies and so on. And then it was psychology of Adolf Hitler. So that was my Christmas 2024. Again, I am sharing my disclosure with you. I'm 100% responsible what I'm putting out there, what I'm talking about. Okay, again, don't take these things personally. This is how I'm processing these things. Okay, but I'm telling you, to me, there's all these documents, all these proof, right? Everything's been pretty much done for us, whether on that cosmic level, etheric level, right, energy level, but also all these whistleblowers out there. Even President Nixon was talking about how he had to sell his soul to the devil via the Bohemian Grove in California. Such a desecration of the word Bohemian, because in my country, in Czech, it means with God. And those Bohemians, they're actually here who don't follow the rules of those black magicians, right? Of that communism, of that Bolshevism, of that Gestapo, but we are free with God. And how all these teachings of the Ascended Masters and of the Essenes, how it's of Madame Blavatsky, Alice Bailey, and so on, how that was distorted, right? And turning all these reversals, and then Illuminati, or if you want to be famous, entertainment industry, politician, or scientist, and name it, even in church, right? If you want to have that fame, you are selling your soul, to the devil. All these Illuminati parties, mansions. That was the in California. What was it? That Playboy mansion and all this stuff. Om Namah Shivaya. I'm so happy that I was born in Eastern Europe, where we kind of were restricted, but we were more into that kind of morals, ethics, and virtues. And I had the chance to study the true mystics, right, of that true Kabbalah, the true Jewish mysticism, and so on. So that's why I'm bringing these teachings here to United States, right? That is resurrecting. We're ascending. That is going back to the original Constitution of 1776, is going back to Republic, and so on. And what else? That's why we already came ascended, right? So the golden child with our higher mind, and so on, right? So that's why no MK Ultra. And so even though through these abductions, they were harvesting eggs, and they were all these implants, all this mind control, making cyborg drone automaton out of me, black magicians, or I look like a marine or super soldier, and so on. They totally raptured my spine, and totally distorted my microcosmic orbit. And do I have the nodule structure? Sorry guys, that's why I need somebody to help me. I have nobody to help me with my with these presentations. I apologize, but they totally ruptured the back, the complex, the back heart, the back of my heart, right? That's where they insert their AI. So the nodule structure, that's the etheric structure of your central nervous system. That's how they get into your brain, right? They hijack your 9D. Those are anti-particle chakras, right? And then you're supposed to perform the Nazism 4.0. You're supposed to be on Moon, Mars, on their Nibiru military bases. They put X, right? They just totally make plastic out of you. And you're supposed to be whether the sex slave or worker there on the military. There's a Nibiru military bases, or the alien. There are alien bases here in the underground hooked to, the organic military bases, right? Doing unethical experimentation on US soldiers, on children, on humanity, and so on, with all these MK Ultra, right, or what is it, time travel machines, and so on, right? This is all going to divine justice, but because we already came ascended, and Holy Father, right, Satya Sai Baba, right? You know, was telling me we're going back, to our original divine blueprint. So I'm, you know, I'm teaching all these things the way I can. I asked a couple of people, right, maybe help them, you know, to better my website, but I got again backlash for them. You know, they enjoy their vaping and their kind of rap music, right? So, and they're flipping because they're in dichotomy. They don't do the polarity integration. So I'm sure everybody's dealing with their stuff, with their deal. I'm not complaining, I'm just kind of telling you, you know, what I'm going through. And you know, we're still living our kind of crazy human lives with crazy human experiences. We came here to understand the human condition so we can relate to humanity and help humanity heal, to ascend, transcend. But my specification is, well, you know, the military sector, all this MK Ultra, because that's where my soul group end up, in those black ops, in those dark project, military covered operations. And they were executing the agenda of those negative aliens, which is they were chipped through CCP JAP, or you know, JAP, with Armageddon software, with pestilence programming. And they're Rosicrucians, they're highly advanced souls, they are from Solar Christ Archangel Michael. I read energies, right? But their aura energy fields been infiltrated, dirty, kind of contaminated, poison, and so on, running all this reversal, right? So we have to bring everything right side up. So, and again, I am, guys, this is my disclosure for you, for consciousness expansion and so on. Don't take things personally. Again, I'm responsible for everything that I say, but these are my perception first, also my experiences. So all information that I'm sharing with you comes from direct experiences, and this is how I am interpreting it, through my soul signature, energy signature, right? Through my vibration, also through my operational system, and through also kind of my filters, right? So I use special words, and also I come from Eastern Europe, so I have a different upbringing. Coming here over to United States, and Om Namah Shivaya, I could compare, right, those two two worlds in a way. And I see when people are not connected to God, to source, if people are not doing the inner work, transformational work, and all these consumerism, materialism, all these parties going on, and this immorality, right? And their so-called quick immortality, right? The kebab, drinking adrenochrome, or torturing children. I just see the whole devastation, decline of the human race, and we came here to end that cycle, right? Because we need to evolve, we need to grow, we need to start remembering who we truly are, and we need to ascend, and transcend the virtual reality, the computer simulation, the 3D matrix of the inorganic intelligence of the archons, of these arachnoids, the spider beings, or the chimera group, CCP China. So if you see those drones and looks like spider, or the jellyfish, right? That's CCP, that's China, working here hand in hand with the US corporation, military, Raytheon, and all these silent, waging all these silent wars against us, and even starseeds, right? They declared the war against starseeds in 9/11, 2001, and again, I'll talk about it if I have time. And then against humanity, that was in Hawaii, that was 2023, right? And then of course we had the whole Giza, Israel going on in October 7. Today is January 7. It was October 7, 2023. So again, we had to correct these things. And 2023, I thought I'm fine, I'm free, but I had to fight that SPE, suppressive parasite entity, right? Through AI, silent weapons, through all this radio frequency, all this radiation, how my entire torso, right, got totally radiated, my aura frequency radiated. Guys, this is sacrifice to be here, total sacrifice. You can study the archonic jellyfish parasite essential glossary. I made a video about it. It's a Rumble account, Kaliana82. Okay, you can find it there. And again, take what resonates with you, leave the rest, don't take it personally. But yeah, the star seeds here, what we've been dealing with, all these silent weapons, the silent wars, and these guys sworn to secrecy, right? So it means they had to get the brain chip. They had all kinds of thought adjuster, all kinds of implants, holographic inserts, all kinds of poison into their blood, right? We have to uncover that slowly and surely. We're talking about it, but like I said, so many whistleblowers, so many people before before us, right? They mentioned something, you know, they pretty much, you know, what happened to them, right? They're not amongst us, or they were tortured. So many of them were blackmailed, you know, and so on. So yeah, the whole black magic. So we have to be very careful, very compassionate, very forgiving, and no stone unturned. It means we have to be really educated, and we have to know our true self, who we truly are, okay? And stop blaming and judging. Of course, we talk about the, you know, cosmic trials, we talk about the divine justice, but it comes through understanding who we truly are, working on our project, and being divinely guided. Okay, so that's again, this is how I am, you know, disclosing my stuff. But we have to go back to our original tree of life, right? Our original Merkaba, guys. So we talk about the 12 spheres and also 12 chakras, right? Very important. We talk about the Merkaba, how you build your ascension vehicle energies. So everything either on Ascension glossary, if you want to study that, platonic solids, you know, this is tetrahedron, right? The upper triangle merging with the lower triangle, the masculine, feminine, right? We talk about here the divine feminine, divine masculine, right? The RNA, DNA, the chromosomes, the mitochondria, right? All coming together in Namaste, tri-wave, so we can exiting the dichotomy, the duality that has been negatively polarized through 10D, 11 AI from those black magicians, from DARPA, from fallen angelics, from the Alpha Draconis. Okay, so this is galactic war that we've been experimenting with, experiencing, that, you know, and so it's well, it's a lot, and so it's, you know, we have to take time for ourselves, like simplify our lives, and, you know, just kind of well, know that all is well. But the individual ascension, guys, we have to, each of us is responsible for our individual ascension, and there are tools are available for you. For the crystalline architecture, I talk about that, you know, we have a new architecture that is being established for the new earth, right? So we can exit this matrix. So everything's being set, you know, talk about the golden apple, right? Everything on Ascension glossary. And also this, our spirit body anatomy, okay? Very important, working with colors, with frequency, vibration. And we are freeing ourselves, you know, that's that's the light cellular core. Everything's been, guys, here set for us from these extremely high levels of dimensions. And also we're freeing ourselves. There was the coccyx area, the tailbone, especially those who were super soldiers or marines under the MIC, DARPA, and so on, how they were running these reversals, the sodomy, right, the satanism, and so on, in their aura energy field, and so on. So through that sacred new architecture, sacred geometry, right, yantras, mantras, coloring mandalas, and so on, we are freeing ourselves from that sex misery machine, the love bite, and so on, the sex games, right, all these games in the military, and so on. So so everything is here, everything's been set for us, guys. Yeah, so I wanted to show you those guys. They ended up in the fallen tree of life, right? So I show you the Merkaba, the true architecture. Let me see, where did I put it? Yeah, so I show you the 12 trees. So this is what we are correcting, those guys who ended up in the super soldier stuff, or the Marines, right, in Hydra, and so on. So the whole, or there's the holes in their aura energy field. That's how the entire vehicle, right, the electrostatic bodies, it becomes a body for the negative entities to enter through, or to control them, manipulate them, right? Their entire Merkaba, or, you know, the Kathara Grid is being tilted, right? You can see the tilt right here, how it's all being tilted. And that's this kind of holograms they were projecting on me, abusing me, torturing me, right, rape, and so on, punctured my nodule structure, right? And I pretty much ended up in an electrostatic body, you know, that kind of the black goo, and I had to correct everything. And I am just kind of giving you, or showing you how I made it, right? Kind of introducing you my path. That's called the process of self-transformation from black ops. how, I finally resurrecting these energies. So commanding my space, right, claiming my power back, resurrecting all these energy that had been stolen. They're stealing our chakras. Those are vortexes, those are portals to other dimensions, right? And then they're plastering the negativity, their AI, and then like they're owning us, that you're property of DARPA, right? So you have to own kind of their technology. You have to own the CD-ROM in your head, and you have to walk with Christ 100%. And I went back to yoga, to Ayurveda, and chanting, japa mantra meditation, Om Namah Shivaya, walking on the beach, working with the Vimana, Merkaba, the crystal architecture, right? So because they reversed. They reverse the energies in your aura energy field through sodomy, through rape, through black magic, and so on. And those guys, right? They were stuck. They were moving backwards. So this the AI red wave false timeline perception, and the normal circulation in the brain was infringed in the central nervous system, right? That's why we have to heal them with this whole, they have problems with their mind, and they've been fractured, the mind was compartmentalized, right? And all these reverse currents to generate reversal drag on sexual organs, right? All this sex addiction, and there was they used the anti-Hieros-Gamic technology. So that's why on energetic synthesis, Hieros-Gamos, right, technology, all this calibration from the crystal ages, from the crystal star family, from Andromeda, everything's been set for my soul group, right? And this is kind of what I'll be teaching, what I'm showing you, right? How to correct all this negativity, how to kind of heal from that electrostatic bodies, how to heal from reversals, how to heal from SRA, how to heal from sodomy, right? We talk about the microcosmic orbit. This is how the energy flows correctly. Okay, so this is the divine feminine here on exhalation, right? This energy, you can see like a was a tennis ball or ping pong ball, right? Just kind of going down around you, going down to your coccyx area. On inhalation, it just goes up, right? This is the masculine energy, right? That's the back of the spine and so on, over your head area, right? And pretty much you can, and here, third eye on the upper lip, right? And again, through lower lip, you just bring the energy down. That's the divine feminine, divine masculine, the law of gender, right? We talk about the universal laws, guys. We're going back to the emerald order, bringing the universal laws here, understanding the law of one, the cosmic sovereign law, and affirmation, positive affirmations, right? The chanting and so on, and saying I am the cosmic sovereign law made manifest. So these are the cosmic Christos guardians, right? That's how kind of I was guided, and what I learned, and from Lisa Renee's newsletters, and from the guardian material, from energetic synthesis. We're the indigo warriors with the polarity integration. We have to dive deep into the underworld, right? And see what really happened from A to Z, because no stone unturned. So pretty much vibrationally, right, we had to detect everything. So that's why the creatrix, the new earth architecture is here through the eternal sound field. The cosmic mother is here, right? The cosmic mother, that's the sound, and the light, right, that's the cosmic father, right? These energies that are here, we are being inundated, we are being blessed, right? And through this inner connection to our inner child, that inner Christos, connection to our heart, this is how we overcome. This is how we exit the matrix. Many blessings and namaste. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.